as many of you know, I got this amazing opportunity to volunteer for the Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia. A lot of family and friends and subscribers have been asking me to talk about my experience and tell them a little bit more about what I did, how I got to do it, so that's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to be showing some of my work on screen as I'm talking so you can see what photos I took and everything. So I guess beginning of the story, I started applying to volunteer for the convention in the springtime because I knew it was going to be in Philadelphia, and I live right outside of Philadelphia, so it was a perfect opportunity for me to finally volunteer at the convention. I went through a lot of processes, you have to go through a lot of background checks, but to get a more specialized job, you have to submit a lot of resumes, portfolios, etc. It's really easy to get involved just as a general volunteer, but the more specialized things are a little bit harder. So I had to work a couple connections, hand my resume to as many people as possible, and I was lucky enough to be assigned to the digital team. So underneath the digital team umbrella were a lot of different subsections. For example, there was a blogging team, a social media team, and I was assigned to the photography team. Now, many of you know my specialty lies in social media. I've been doing social media since I was really young. I was kind of surprised that I was assigned to the photography team because I don't have too much experience in that field. I have a DSLR, I know how to take photos, but I wouldn't say I'm a professional, but they needed my help on that team, so I stepped up to the plate. Not gonna lie, day one was a little bit rough. All of my photos turned out blurry or yellow, and I got extremely discouraged really fast. But luckily, my teammates were really helpful and understanding and took me under their wing and showed me how to take good photos. I'm really proud that I stepped out of my comfort zone and did something that I wasn't necessarily the best at, because I think oftentimes, you know, we want to do the things we're good at because we know we're going to succeed, but through failures and successes, at the end of the day, I took some really great photographs that I'm super proud of. My photos got posted all over different social media channels, news channels, etc. So it was a really crazy experience going in as an amateur and coming out as somewhat professional. I don't know if I'd call myself a professional yet, but day-to-day process, I would get up really early in the morning, get ready, get all my equipment, and take the train, because I live in a suburb of Philly. I would take the train into the city. I would go to the convention center first and take pictures of some caucuses, and then I would go to the Wells Fargo Center to take pictures of the actual proceedings. There was very little downtime. Basically, it was eat, breathe, Democratic Party every day, but I'm super passionate about this election, and I was super blessed to be there, so I just went headfirst into it. I slept for a good 3 days afterwards. I really was running off of a lot of adrenaline. I took photos on the floor of the convention, I took photos in the hallway. I basically was just running around like a crazy person with my camera, hoping to get a good shot. Luckily, I got some keepers, but it was really crazy. It's just wherever I could run and take photos, I did, and I never stopped moving. The Democratic National Convention also had their own talk show, so I got to go in there and take some photos of celebrities, which was really cool. I got to photograph Kristen Bell, Jesse Jackson, Ingrid Nielsen, all people who I'm big fans of, so that was really surreal. I really didn't have one post or place that I stayed, I just went everywhere. And luckily, I was blessed enough to be right on the floor in front of Hillary when she accepted the nomination, so that was a surreal moment. When the balloons came down, I was just as happy as Bill Clinton was, trust me. I did get to see Tony Goldwyn speak on the floor. A lot of gladiators were like, Becca, did you see Tony? Sad that I didn't have the opportunity to catch up with him, but we were both very busy. So after a week of a lot of hate spewing out of the RNC, the one thing that really stuck with me at the DNC was the amount of love in the room. And I'm sure you saw in the media, there was some clashing with Bernie supporters and Hillary supporters. That certainly was something that was going on, but the closing prayer when everyone was holding hands, it was just phenomenal to see so many people passionate about voicing their opinion and standing together no matter what their race or religion or background was. Everyone just was with each other and wanted to promote love and to make our country a better place. And that was something that was really inspiring, and it left me really inspired to go forth with what I'm doing and to really voice my opinion in politics, because your voice does matter, and we really need to trump the hate that is going on, because our country is better than that, and I think we have so much more room to grow, and I don't think our country is a perfect place by any means whatsoever, but I do think we have the power to spread love and make this country a better place instead of shutting people out and spreading hate. My biggest tip for people who want to volunteer at these sort of things or want to get into communications is have your resume ready, have your business cards ready. A lot of people say I'm lucky, and I definitely recognize that I have had some privileged opportunities, but really you are the biggest advocate for yourself. Don't be afraid to hand a business card out to promote yourself, because you rock and you can do it and you can handle it, and you need to put yourself out there even if it's kind of scary in the beginning. The biggest thing in the communications field is knowing, I know this sounds cheesy, how to communicate. Even if you're not good at something, there's always room to grow. So don't be afraid to hand out your resume, walk into a local business. Hey, can I do social media for you? The opportunities are there, and if you can't find one, make one on your own. If you guys have any questions about my specific experience or how to get involved with this election, because I am going to volunteer with Hillary Clinton's campaign in Boston, comment below. I would love to help you guys out. To everyone who supported me throughout the week, thank you so much. I honestly couldn't have done it without you. Your positive words were really what I needed when I was really feeling discouraged and like I couldn't be a good photographer. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart, and I can't wait to make new videos. Bye! I'm always Maisie!